Have a watch of Douglas Murray talking about environmentalist Greta Thunberg now becoming an Israel hater to the point that she would march outside of the Eurovision arena to campaign against a young Israeli singer doing a tribute to over 1,000 victims of the Hamas massacre on October 7th. Have a watch.
Look at all the people who are... What are they doing, these I call them the Ronin. In medieval Japan, there was a class of person known as the Ronin who, they were people who had sworn fealty to a liege lord, a samurai warrior king, and their leader had died. And the Ronin were men, qualified warriors, who would walk around the land searching for a new lord to swear their oath to. That came to mind the other day when I looked at Greta Thunberg. She, a few years ago, she came to some prominence because something that made me understand medieval Europe a bit better is when somebody from a country in the north with blazing eyes, a child, tells you you're all going to burn. I think, wow. That makes me understand the Middle Ages a little bit better. But first of all, she was for the green thing, and now she's still with the colour green, so you've got to give her some consistency. But now it's Hamas. Where did it end up that Greta Thunberg, trying to save us from fossil fuels, would end up in a square in Sweden screaming at a beautiful young Jewish singer? Only a lost soul, desperately staggering around the land, looking for purpose. Maybe her purpose should be found elsewhere or be better directed.
I think what Douglas said about people being desperate for a cause, and that's what's going on here with Greta and other people today, and why so many people jump on the anti-Israel bandwagon, I think that's true. I think today we live in a world that there's such a great moral vacuum, such a lack of moral leadership and direction and clarity, so much confusion. And the human soul needs a sense of meaning and purpose, which is a great compliment to the human being, but they just look for anything, any old cause, and so the one that's easiest to jump on, they'll just jump on that. So you're never going to get rid of the fact that we need a sense of meaning and purpose, but the role that we can play as a Jewish people and supporters of Israel is to provide that, not just make the logical case for Israel, but also the moral case, and also do what the Jewish people were brought into existence to do, which is to bring God's moral voice to the world, to bring more of that and give people that as their sense of meaning and purpose, because that's the true reason why we're all here. The God of Israel created a world in which he could dwell in this world and have a relationship with all of us, with all human beings, and in which we can all serve him. And that needs to be the call of the hour for us. Yes, we've got to fight the hate. Yes, we've got to deal with all the security issues and all that. But the root cause, the way you solve this ultimately, is by the Jewish people finally, now that we have the freedom to do so, articulating to the world what we heard at Mount Sinai, the truth of the reason for us all being here. That will be the real source of meaning that will provide people with a sense of higher purpose, but also will be a true cause, a just cause, and bring peace and goodness to our world. Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.